Yeah, okay. Almost, I think, 4 to 5 hours of study till now, right? Okay. It's okay. That's fine. Okay. Before starting our class today, we are mainly going to study about destructive distillation of coal as discussed yesterday, right? All right. And can you write the periodic table elements of group 1, group 2 and group 13 to group 18 right now? You have to write it in your notebook, group wise. Show me your notebook after writing it, all right? Which group elements are you writing right now?
Last two.
Last one. Okay, great, great. Do it. Done? Can you show me your notebook? Okay, you have to just keep it still, a little bit far. Yes. Okay, it's not recognizing it, I think. You have to just take a pic just after the class and you have to send it to me. All right? Okay. And one more thing I want to just ask about. What are the 3 zones of candle flame?
3.
Zones of candle flame, structure of candle flame.
Outer zone, inner zone, and dark zone.
Okay. Outer zone, inner zone and dark zone.
Dark means that can wax.
And where is the middle zone? That
मतलब
is the
unburned
largest,
wax.
that is the largest part. Okay, you cannot see in science. What we do is, if there are some terms given to some zone or some name is related to some experiment or something, we have to write the same name. Okay, we cannot rephrase it, we cannot use another word just instead of that. All right, this thing we have to just keep it in mind. All right. Okay.
But in school book it was given as dark zone.
Okay, so there, I think there will be 4 zones in that case. It will not be 3, right? Outermost, middle, inner and then dark zone will be given, which is actually just the part near to wick, right? Where the unburnt wax vapors are present there, right? This is the part I think you are trying to explain here, right? Okay, now the main thing, which one of this zone is the hottest part of candle flame?
Hottest part.
Yeah,
Outer zone.
outer zone. Okay, almost what is the temperature? Which is the like what is the temperature range of outermost zone?
Above 1500.
1000 to more than 1000 only, right? 1400, 1500 like that, okay? And what is the temperature range of upper limit of middle zone?
Upper limit of middle zone
Yeah,
900.
related to temperature, okay? 900 to 1000, 1100 like that, okay? And which part is luminous part among these zones?
Luminous middle.
Middle one, okay? What is its color?
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow, bright yellow, okay? And that is the biggest part or biggest zone also, okay, of candle flame. This is the main part which we need to remember from here, all right? And if you like, if there is some question where you have to briefly describe the candle flame, you can just combine all these sentences and write point wise, okay? I think now you can frame the sentence, frame the answer, and you can write the answer to that question, right? Is that correct? Okay. And there is one more question. Can you name the compound what will be its
Ammonium phosphate.
can you just repeat it?
Ammonium phosphate.
Aluminium phosphate. Very nice. What will be the name of this compound?
Sodium hydrochloride.
Sodium hydrochloride. Chloride is yeah.
Sodium याद नहीं.
All right. What you need to do is, at first you need to just think about the cation and anion part present in that particular compound, okay? So it is Na plus and HCO3 minus, okay? Now can you just name this anion using the list which you have already written in your notebook. Try to find this anion in your notebook and take help of it and name this compound.
Bisulfate ion.
Bisulfate. Sulfate has S, sulfur in it. I don't see any
Yes.
sulfur. Yeah.
Bicarbonate.
Bicarbonate. Good. This is sodium bicarbonate, or you can name, there will be alternate name also for this particular compound. What will it be? Sodium hydrogen
Chloride. नहीं sodium
hydrogen
bicarbonate.
sodium hydrogen carbonate. If you are using bicarbonate, it is already the name of HCO3 minus ion. If you are using hydrogen carbonate, that means you are using now H plus is also included in that particular name, okay? So hydrogen carbonate. No need to add another bicarbonate now if you are using the term hydrogen, all right? Okay. So there might be two names for this particular compound, sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Is that clear? All right. Okay. Okay. And let us just, can you tell me the answer to this question? Which type of reaction is it?
HCl plus sodium
Hydroxide, NaOH, right? OH minus ion is known as hydroxide ion, right? Hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. Acid and base is reacting here, right? What is the name of this reaction?
neutralization.
Good. Neutralization reaction. Very nice. And what will be the product?
NaCl plus
NaCl.
NaCl plus H2O.
Good. Salt and water. Okay. What is the general, if you want to write any neutralization reaction, you can write it as acid and base will react to form salt and water.
Salt and water.
Salt and water. All right. Okay. All right. So till this part we have already covered in our previous classes. Okay. So we have just recapped it, and now we are going to learn about destructive distillation of coal. All right. Destructive distillation of coal. What happened? Is everything fine? What's the matter? क्या हो रहा है?
कुछ नहीं जिम्मी, आज हम बैठे हैं इसके बगल में चेकिंग करने के लिए, इसीलिए।
All right, all right. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Ritvik, you have to just be in the class, all right? Okay. Now, I'll play a video in front of you, okay? So that you can easily visualize what is going to happen in this particular destructive distillation of coal, all right? You have to just present in this class, okay? Don't think about anything else, okay? Studying is actually like that only, okay? Just a minute. Can you read it? Is the font size okay?
The process of heating coal in the absence of O2 to obtain useful product is called destructive distillation.
Coal. All right. Okay.
Up to 100 2073 Kelvin.
Yes. 1273 Kelvin. I'll discuss about it. Okay. Nice point. Okay. Can you read it out? What is there? What is written on the screen?
Coal tar, amino acid liquor, and coal gas.
Ammonical liquor, right? It is not amino acid, right? Ammonical liquor. Okay. So what are the main products or byproducts which we will get after this experiment? Okay. So what we need to do is destructive distillation is coal. This is the main you can say heading of this experiment, right? All right. Okay. So what we need to do is just in a test tube should be made up of hard glass because we are going to heat it strongly. Okay. 1273 Kelvin means if you want to convert it into degrees Celsius, what you need to do it? Do you know this? We need to subtract 273 from this if you want to convert it into degrees Celsius. Do you know this conversion between degrees Celsius and Kelvin? All right. So if it is written 1000 degrees Celsius, it is also fine. If it is written 1273 Kelvin, this is also fine. All right. Okay. All right. Now let us focus on this particular experiment and we will focus on the visuals now. Okay. Hey, where are you busy?
What for the background noise?
It's all right. Don't worry about the noise. Noise is already cancelled. Okay. Don't worry about the noise. Okay. Yeah. You have to be here only. Okay. Focus on the screen. All right. Objective of this experiment is destructive distillation of coal. What else things are required? Delivery tubes are those smaller tubes actually which are connecting pipes. If there are something coming in or coming out of the experiment, we use delivery tube for that. Okay. So this is the setup. 2 test tube made up of hard glass. Clamps are used to hold the test tubes. Okay. Test tube cannot fly, right? So we have to hold it. So for that clamps are used and we need a burner, okay, to provide the temperature, and we are simply putting the coal in test tube A, which is here denoted as test tube A, and we are hitting that part. Okay. So coal is present there. All right. After some time there will be something moving from test tube A through the delivery tube to test tube B, and in test tube B we have already kept some water. All right. We have already taken some amount of water in test tube B. All right. After destructive distillation of coal, when it has been already completed, you can see some residue will be there in test tube A, which is black in color, okay, extra dark it will be, okay. That part is called coke, COKE. That is the solid part, and it contains mainly carbon, almost pure form of carbon, all right, okay. And through the delivery tube, some material will come in the next test tube B, where already some water was kept, all right. And from this coal, some parts are generated which are actually in gaseous form. That part is known as coal gas, all right. It mainly contains hydrogen, CH4, CO, carbon monoxide, and some different gases will be there, okay. Some oxides of nitrogen, sulfur, they may be present there, all right, okay. Okay, so that is the gaseous product, you can say, okay, gaseous product or gaseous part of the product of this destructive distillation of coal. And there will be some liquid part also, some liquid, actually the water which we have taken there, some part will be mixed from the coal, okay, in that water, some miscible thing will be there which is actually mixed inside the water. That part is known as ammonical liquor solution, all right. And some residue in test tube B will also be there, which will be actually settled down in test tube B. That is also dark color, coal tar it is called, okay. So these are the main byproduct of destructive distillation of coal, okay. And where we had taken coal in test tube A, there after this experiment we will find coke, which is the solid residue. Got it? All right, each and every point is clear, okay. Yesterday you had also mentioned like how we can draw this, like schematic diagram, how we are going to draw it. I think it is a something large experiment like that, something like that was there in your mind, right? So what are the things which we need to draw? 2 test tube,
2 hot test tubes and 1 holding.
Yes, that is known as clamps, okay. And test tubes, yes, test tubes are actually covered, mouth of the test tube will be covered using rubber cork, yes, rubber clips or rubber cork, okay. And through that test tube will be, delivery tube will be connected, and those 2 test tubes will be connected through delivery tube, all right. And coal gas will also be released, so we need to put 1 extra delivery tube so that the coal gas, whatever is being generated, it may get out of the tube, all right, okay. We may actually, if you put some fire at the end of the delivery tube where coal gas is getting released, there it catches fire also, all right. CH4 will be there, it will catch fire, all right, okay, all right, okay. Do you want to write important points from here, and can you draw this diagram now, or do you want my help?
Yeah, I can do.
You can draw, right? Can you do it now? Okay, do it. In place of this burner, you can simply denote it with simplified diagram also, okay. Draw it, and I want photo, picture of your notes, whatever you are writing in your notebook, okay. I think yesterday also you forgot about it, okay. So this is the main part. Today you have to do this and write important parts like what is destructive distillation of coal, okay. So we are going to mainly heat coal in absence of air, okay, to get many byproducts, okay. And they are useful. They are used in different things. Coal tar was earlier used in road also. The upper part of the road used to have coal tar. Simply you have to draw the outlines, and you have to draw actually schematic diagram. Done? Are you shading it?
No, no, last part.
All right, last part. You have to label it also, okay? Where you have to kept what? You have to label it. इधर इधर देखिए. Wait, yes, just hold it. Hold
बोला था थोड़ा पैर.
Yes, I think there is some filter on. Can you show your notebook? Yes, great. Look how nicely you have done this. Great. You have properly labeled it also. Very nice. Okay, one more thing. Very nice diagram. You have done it beautifully. And whenever you have to draw anything, you should always use pencil. Okay, this thing you have to keep it in mind. Okay, all right. Okay, so school exams, these things are important. All right. Just a minute. All right, okay. Now, can you answer some question? First part of the question is, what do you mean by? You have to tell it its answer. Okay, what do you mean by destructive distillation of coal? Mean by destructive distillation of coal. Can you answer it? Can you try? Right now you have to just tell, frame a sentence and tell.
Destructive distillation is the process of heating coal in the absence of air. This method is called destructive distillation because it is done in absence of air up to 1273 Kelvin, which is approximately 1210 degrees Celsius.
It is actually, it is equal to 1000 degrees Celsius. Okay, it is actually equal to 1000 degrees Celsius. Okay,
and
there is maths involved. And the byproducts are
coke, coal tar, coal gas, and
ammonical liquor. What is its spelling?
AMM ONIA LIQUOR. Ammonical.
Yes, ammonical. Yes, liquor. This is the spelling, ammonical liquor. Okay, this is the solution. Water soluble part which comes out from the destructive distillation of coal. Okay, this is the water soluble part. Okay, and the residue which is actually settled down in beneath that solution is coal tar. Coal tar. Okay. What are the components of coal gas?
Components of
Coal gas.
components of coal gas.
Yes, coal gas consists of coal gas
Coal
has
gas consists of hydrogen, approx 60%, methane, CO2, and nitrogen,
methane,
and nitrogen.
CO2.
Carbon
CO2 and CO will be there. Yes, carbon oxides of carbon will be there, and
methane.
methane is the main part. Okay, methane, this, and oxides of carbon. Carbon monoxide is there. Actually, CO2 is generated where oxygen is provided in enough sufficient amount. Okay, here you are actually you are heating coal in absence of air, so it will not get enough oxygen supply to be converted into CO2. So actually this oxides of carbon will be CO, carbon monoxide. This is termed as carbon monoxide. This is not carbon dioxide. All right. And one more thing is there, carbon oxide, carbon dioxide CO2 will be acidic in nature. All right. Whereas this CO has neutral nature. It is neutral in nature. It is not acidic. Okay. This gas CO is neutral in nature, but at the same time it is fatal for our health. Okay, it is fatal for our health. So whenever we are burning anything which have carbon in it, we should always keep this thing in mind. It should get sufficient supply of air. All right, so that it will be converted into CO2, and CO will also be produced, but it should not be produced in much amount. All right, whatever CO is there, it should again be oxidized using enough supply of oxygen. Okay, because CO is not actually desirable for human. All right, it is not good for us in any way. All right. Okay, it is fatal. It may even, if you if some person inhales this in any case for let us suppose 5 to 10 minutes, at first he or she will be unconscious, and after that if the condition does not improve, it may also lead to death. All right, so it is actually lethal. Okay, so it is undesirable, it is not desired. All right, but this is also produced here. So this is the components of coal gas. And what is coke? COKE.
What is
Coke, COKE. Yes, COKE, destructive, from product of destructive distillation of coal. It is almost pure form of carbon. All right. Okay. What is coke? It is actually solid part. Okay, solid part which will be left where you had actually taken coal. Okay, so it will be the solid residue in test tube A, where actually you have put coal initially. All right, and it is almost pure form of carbon. Okay. All right, so today we will end our class here, and in next class will be tomorrow, right? We will cover some more parts related to advanced topics of chemistry, which we are parallelly understanding in our classes. All right. Okay, and you will get a homework which you have to solve it and send
by tomorrow?
By tomorrow. Okay, and send the picture of your notebook notes also. Whatever class note you are taking, I want that notes also. All right. Okay, thank you, enjoy.
Thank you.